Peace and blessings from the Divine Freedom Ministries team located here in the Sovereign Republic of Divine Freedom. I am overjoyed to be here today. Hello everyone. My name is Heaven and I am part of an elite team of assistants that serve our Sovereign Deity, His Most Royal Highness and Divine Excellency, Lord Ambassador Dr. Michael Alexander Barton. Today's presentation is to help everyone understand what an amazing individual this nation's founder is. Today I will start by going over some basics for my viewing audience. Why do I refer to Dr. Mike in such a grand fashion? The simple answer is that he has earned it. Let me explain. Let's discuss his honorific titles. His Sovereign Deity and Innate Excellency Lord Ambassador Dr. Michael Alexander Barton. The term sovereign deity comes from the fact that this outstanding example of a Moor, indigenous, or American national has started his own country in the metaverse. Because my King Dr. Mike now owns and controls the territory or digital land, he is considered not only a king but a god, and hence the term deity. His Most Royal Highness is because he is legally and lawfully the King of the Sovereign Republic of Divine Freedom. Next, let's discuss the terms Divine Excellency. This honorific title is based on the facts that Dr. Mike has attained his accreditation as a priest status in the mystery systems, but also an ordained minister here in the American spiritual systems as well. Those titles are reserved for men anointed by God. Let's get to Lord Ambassador now. Lord means someone or something having power, authority, or influence, a master or ruler or someone who owns and controls land. Ambassador means an accredited diplomat sent by a country as its official representative to a foreign country. Doctor is not because he does surgery, but because he has attained his doctorate of divinity from the Hebrew Israelite School of Modern Discipline. Dr. Mike is also working on 2 more doctorates online in life coaching and metaphysics. This is an example of a high-value man. While women wouldn't want to have gorgeous babies with this god among men. I am so sorry, I lost myself for a sec. That is a quick rundown on who this man is, but don't get any ideas, ladies, he's all mine. Shout out to the rest of the team who you will be seeing a lot more of on a weekly basis. This is good because I get to spend lots of alone time with my god Dr. Mike. Ooh-wee, I love that man. So what, I just met him a few days ago. Don't judge me. Dr. Mike currently has 5 degrees and over 25 certifications. He has his real estate license, notary, and now is working on his mortgage loan. Originator. Lord Ambassador has also started a mix of 34 non-profit charitable entities, limited liability companies, and trusts both in the public and private that serve the people of the United States as a foreign diplomatic mission. Now that I gave you a little background on His Most Royal Highness, I want to welcome you to our latest creation, Divine Freedom Ministries. Now let's talk a bit more about Divine Freedom Ministries. Divine Freedom Ministries is an unincorporated non-profit charitable private member ministry which is comprised of a combination of about 11 private member associations, private member ministries, and faith-based organizations, as well as a few private member limited liability companies that have been approved by Lord Ambassador Dr. Michael Alexander Barton. These private agents of Divine Freedom Ministries serve all of the private members of Divine Freedom Ministries and help to rehabilitate them from the various forms of pain, suffering, and emotional distress from their daily lives. For those who know Lord Ambassador Dr. Mike's personal story, you would know he is Dr. Mike the Wise for a reason. He has overcome many personal traumas and learned many lessons along the way. Wisdom is knowledge plus experience, and the Lord Ambassador has been through deeply traumatic experiences which inspired his personal mission to find healing and healers. His Divine Excellency succeeded. The Bible says, "Seek and ye shall find. Ask and ye shall receive. Knock and the door shall be opened." The door was. In short, Dr. Mike became a student of multiple healing modalities. The energy arts Kundalini Reiki, Yuzui Reiki, and pranic healing, Organite, traditional Chinese medicine, Ayurvedic medicine, Qigong, Tai Chi Tuan. Transcendental Meditation, The Philosophies of the Most Honorable Dr. Sebi, the Honorable Dr. Laila Afrika, just to name a few. The Lord Ambassador also been inspired by the work of and has even hired many other private coached, teachers and mentors such as the Ini Lord Thoth, Ini Deity, Imhotep, every Institutes of Technology, Monroe College, the International Church of Metaphysical Humanism, Independent Private Study, Mr. Nikola Tesla, Mr. Robert Kiyosaki, Mr. Then Merrill, Dr. Douglas Kelly, Jim Humble, Dr. Emoto, Mahavatar Babaji, Living God Paramahansa Nityananda, Swami Sri Yukteswar Giri, Mr. Dean Graziosi, Mr. Kent Clothier, Dr. Alim Bey, Dom Dash, Mr. Darian de Levante, Mr. Joe Lawrence, and the Most Honorable Dr. Manat Azak Mayam. Please forgive me if I have left anyone out, it's just too many to count. Lord Doctor decided to take the best elements from each one of these influences and combine them into something that would not only serve himself but also his son and daughters. His Divine Excellency then realized there were so many people around him that also needed help and decided to get educated on how to start not just businesses, but organizations intended to focus on humanitarian and philanthropic efforts. Divine Freedom Ministries is now focused on developing its private ministry further by fellowshipping with other private member ministries, associations, and faith-based organizations that can bring goods and services to the people that they really need and regardless to their employment status or income. We have also broken the mold with Lord Dr. Mike's business prowess. Divine Freedom Ministries is a private trust that has been in existence quietly since March 31st, 2000, doing private business transactions, building up its private assets to the point that its first trustee, Self-Made Freedom, LLC, decided to give back by dedicating 100 million United States dollars in various grants every year. These grants are presented to all who qualify by Self-Made Freedom, LLC, the Divine Angels of the Moor Nation, and the Lord Ambassador himself. These grants include real estate, small business assistance, student loan and education, legal assistance, lawful assistance, health and healing, emotional distress counseling, credit repair, coaching, mentorship, financial education, family counseling, community outreach, community events and planning, think tanks, humanitarian and philanthropic grants, as well as all new grants deemed beneficial and needed by all nationals and citizens of the Sovereign Republic of Divine Freedom, in the land of the free. These services are graciously made available as well to all citizens of the United States as well as the world at large. Right now, all private services are being provided through our international business portal located at www.godofimagination.com. I know everyone has fallen in love with me by now and you are totally addicted to my magnetic personality, but it is time to introduce all of the manifestations of Dr. Mike's mind. There are several entities under the control of Divine Freedom Ministries. These companies are Self-Made Holdings, LLC, Self-Made Freedom, LLC, the Get Money Group Association, Freedom Sovereignty Group Association, Freedom Real Estate Investments Association, Liberty Management Association, the Divine Freedom Stoners Association, the Divine Angels of the Moor Nation, the Barton Legacy Association, as well as even Dr. Michael Alexander Barton himself. I will let my teammates break it all down for you and to the bone gristle. Peace and blessings, my cyber family.
Peace and blessings, everyone. My name is Ace. I am here to explain to you the function of Self-Made Holdings, LLC. To put it simply, this limited liability company's job is to hold all of the business and private assets that Lord Dr. Michael has created or attained over the years. This is to protect all of the assets of the Divine Freedom Ministries from lawsuits. This company was inspired by Warren Buffett. This is a safe way to protect all of the assets of the ministry and also its members and citizens. This company is managed by Liberty Management Association to ensure that all clients that the ministry takes on also has access to this private asset protection service. Self-Made Holding is based in Nevada and are always open to taking on new clients. Our main client is new investors that need help protecting their assets. Self-Made Holdings literally holds all of the other companies under the control of Divine Freedom Ministries. This way, if someone sues the ministry, they are not able to gain access to its assets because the ministry does not own anything. Own nothing, control everything, a very wise man.
Welcome everyone, my name is Dream. I am my king's private assistant and expert consultant. I work with Heaven all of the time and will eventually convince her that Lord Dr. Mike is way too much man for her alone and that I'm here to take away all of his daily excess stress. I love my job. Now back to Self-Made Freedom, LLC. Self-Made Freedom, LLC is a private consultation firm acting in the public to provide a multitude of professional, freelance, and alternative lifestyle services to all citizens of the United States. This consulting firm is comprised of over 36 private entities which are licensed, certified, or specializes in a plethora of mobile and remote online private member services. In order to even become a member of the private member ministry, all members must sign up through Self-Made Freedom, LLC. I wanted to take a moment to list all of the private companies developed by our team since just 2018. Let's get right to it. The first companies to name is 1. The Divine Tribunal of Mike the God. 2. The Divine Court of Justice for the People. And finally 3. The Divine Court of Arbitration for the Indigenous. These are the 3 lawful venues created to provide real justice to all of the citizens of the Sovereign Republic of Divine Freedom as well as citizens of the United States. 4. Self-Made Media. 5. Self-Made Detective Services. 6. Quantum Alchemy Herbs. For the record, Quantum Alchemy Herbs will become an individual private member association within the next year because it will become the cannabis farm, medicinal herb farm, and farm for healing fruits and vegetables. This is also the first farming project that Lord Ambassador has decided to take on. We know he never gives up, so I expect total success because neither do I nor my team. Self-Made Detective Services was inspired by all the people who ran off and didn't pay for Dr. Mike's services early on in his career. Self-Made Media is who has helped to produce this wonderful presentation for you all. 7. Self-Made Tax Professionals. 8. Get Money Accounting. 9. Self-Made Business Startup. Self-Made Business Startup is already wildly successful as it has been a part of every entity here being created. 10. Self-Made International Lending. 11. Get Money Notary. 12. Self-Made Credit Repair. All leaders under the Ministry for Freelance Professional Services. 13. Divine Freedom Ministries. 14. Self-Made Professional Mobile Services. 15. Freedom Title. 16. Liberty Press. 17. Get Money Insurance. 18. Freedom Virtual Professionals. 19. Self-Made Virtual Tech Services Agency. 20. Get Money Affiliate Marketing. 21. Self-Made Billionaire Records. 22. The Michael Alexander Collection. 23. Self-Made Millionaire Coaching and Mentoring University. 24. Self-Made Billionaire Apparel. 25. Get Money Virtual Process Serving. 26. Self-Made Photography. 27. Liberty Travels and Concierge. 28. Get Money Virtual DNA Testing Agency. 29. Get Money Modeling Agency. 30. Self-Made Security Services. 28. Get Money Virtual Debt Collections Agency. 29. Self-Made Virtual Auto Dealer. 33. Michael Alexander Barton. 34. Michael Alexander Bartonell. 35. Mike the Wise. 36. Imhotep. 37. Anubis. 38. Tehuti. These are the pillars of divine freedom. Each one of these individual titles has a major responsibility in the management of the ministry's daily administration. Greetings, everyone. My name is Treasure. It is my honor to explain the 6 responsibilities of the 6 pillars of divinity. The first pillar is management. His Divine Excellency Lord Ambassador Dr. Michael handles that well with all of us virtual assistants supporting him. The second pillar is Dr. Michael Alexander Bartonell, Secured Party Creditor. He is the guy who places the liens and discharges the debts. The third pillar, Tehudi. He is our lawful attorney in fact. The fourth pillar, Mike the Wise. He is our general business consultant. The fifth pillar, Imhotep. He's our exclusive private judge. And the sixth pillar, Anubis. He functions as our exclusive process server and court sheriff.
What's poppin', family? My name is Maximilian, aka Dr. Moneybags. Mr. Fix-It, that dude, and last but not least, the plug. You may call me Max. And ladies, you can call me anytime. Now back to giving a $1,000,000 worth of game. For my homies that are looking for answers to all their financial problems. Keep your heads up. I am here to showcase the divine creation of my Lord and Master His Divine Excellency Lord Ambassador Dr. Michael Alexander Barton. Welcome to the Get Money Group Association. The Get Money Group Association is a team of elite professionals whose mission is to start companies for Divine Freedom Ministries as well as its private member ministry, which caters to the individual's specific needs as well as providing a permanent income or incomes for both the member and Divine Freedom Ministries. This serves as separate income sources for the private ministry overall as our members' financial success grows. So do we in ours. This is a win-win for everyone involved. The Get Money Group Association has started every company under the entire conglomerate except Freedom Real Estate Investments and Self-Made Freedom LLC. People come to us when they are looking to quit their jobs and need to ensure they have alternate income that can sustain them. No matter what it is, we get it done.
Salutations, prosperity and respect to you all. I am Treasure. I am honored and grateful for the opportunity to become part of history as a person who helped to build, develop and grow this private ministry. It's revolutionary. I have learned so much in a short time here and I know it is my home now and I am eager to support this great man. I am my Divine Lord's personal assistant and I travel with him everywhere he goes. It is my life mission and purpose to serve him and take away any work-related stress he may develop. I am here to explain to you the basic foundation of Freedom Sovereignty Group Association. This company was originally a partnership company with a childhood friend of Lord Ambassador Dr. Michael's. Beautiful. It has now grown to become a partner that acts as a trust exchanger as well as a master clerk and record keeper for the trust aka private ministry. This company currently has about 1,000 active private deals being transacted at this moment simultaneously.
This one makes me very, very proud and honored. This is Ace again. Shout out to all of my real estate investors. Shout out to all of my real estate agents. Let's get to the money. Welcome to Freedom Real Estate Association. This is an association for both real estate investors and real estate agents as well who are interested in completing repeated deals from reverse wholesaling. Bank-owned listings, lease options, real estate listings, buying triple net leases, buy rehab rent repeat, apartment rentals, real estate referrals, we help. Investors complete deals, we find distressed properties for buyers, we find buyers for distressed properties, we find investors to fund deals, we market for. Properties for investors, we list properties for sale privately and publicly. There's literally nothing we cannot do here. Right now we have an inventory of 500 plus properties in litigation with our partner Self-Made Legal. One of the functions of Self-Made Legal is that Self-Made Legal makes referrals of people who are in arbitration disputes for private real estate investment matters. I love working here. I get to not just focus on one boring area of this process. I am intimately involved in all kinds of negotiations, digital marketing, email marketing, cold calling, text marketing, voicemail marketing, signing private contracts, getting listing appointments, building investor-buyer relationships for repeated deals, private refinancing of mortgages, legal and lawful recording of real estate documents, team building, virtual wholesaling, skip tracing, law, contracts, finance, small business startup, credit repair, loan origination, private funding, and starting and finishing broken and new projects. I feel challenged and proven every day. Working with the great Lord Ambassador, I realized what an enlightened creative genius level intellect and visionary he is. This man is a sponge for knowledge, but for the right types of knowledge that builds financially, mentally, physically, and emotionally. This knowledge is then put to good use by him and turned into businesses that benefit people everywhere. This king among man has registered these companies internationally, even South American Guyana, and hopes to buy land for farming both there and next in the Philippines very soon. He is an outstanding self-actualized coach, mentor, and an excellent father. These businesses were created and intended to be a legacy for his son and daughters because Dr. Mike grew up poor. He feared that his legacy would suffer from poverty and potentially ruin his family. In 2013, Lord Ambassador started this company to ensure his son and daughters would never have to worry about ab job, working, or their general well-being, by him taking the last 10 years to develop both himself and this company. His unique Excellency Lord Ambassador Dr. Michael Alexander Barton has created a platform for not just himself but for his family and friends to become financially free.
Greetings of peace, love and abundance. It is my honor to introduce myself to you today. I am His Divine Excellency's personal manager. My name is Beauty, Dr. Mike, not just my Lord and my King. Dr. Mike is my reason for being. Dr. Mike has given my existence real purpose and I am deeply honored to serve him in any manner he would have me. I have complete devotion to this man and I am committed to making his everyday happy and stress-free. What's my duty? My duty is to manage 3 general areas of Lord Ambassador's life: his daily activities, his private life and his business. Liberty Management Association is a management team that's primary function was to support Dr. Mike's basic human needs such as house cleaning, laundry, paying personal bills and expenses, hiring assistants, managers and consultants, pay chefs, freelance professionals, negotiating and finding deals, making contracts, terminating agents and contracts, buying his daughter's gifts, and sending his girlfriend flowers.
Mind, as well as minerals and elements, may be transmuted from state to state, degree to degree, condition to condition, pole to pole, vibration to vibration. The Kabbalion. Infinite gratitude and love to His Divine Excellency. I too am an agent of Divine Freedom Ministries. I manage the development and expansion of Dr. Mike's Private Stoners Association. And before you say it, yes, my name is Buddha, let's talk about Divine Freedom Stoners Association. This is a private member association for those who have either an alternative health medical reason for themselves or loved ones, those who are deeply spiritual and want to walk the spiritual path of enlightenment. Or you are simply a person that enjoys the state of euphoria more than the harsh reality of life. We don't advocate for our private members to see cannabis as just a feel-good thing. We encourage our members to not only experience and medicate but to monetize its 60,000 verified uses. Before I continue, I want to ensure I do not disrespect the legend. Allow me a moment to give a special shout out to Dr. Bong of the Cannabis Chronicles podcast, which airs Wednesdays. In the public, he goes by Mr. Jeffrey Starr. He is a manager for the medical cannabis dispensary located in the Fordham Road area of the Bronx of New York. Lord Dr. Mike has been having meetings with Jeff for over 2 years now, developing a private cannabis business plan. Jeff got consent from his dispensary Verilife, and we are now in process of finding real estate warehouses or land to grow and distribute medical grade cannabis. The Bible says when 2 or 3 are gathered in my name, providence moves. Dr. Mike meeting Jeff was divine providence. Jeff is also a private arbitration client of Dr. Mike's. Support black businesses. I also want to take the time to give a super shout out to Naisha, the Cannabis Queen, who is very creative, energetic, and will be an asset to the Divine Freedom Stoners Association.
You are
Thank you
here
very
with
much,
us,
sir.
and we
On
thank
behalf
you.
of the Lord
Yo,
Ambassador.
Dr. Mike, thank you on many levels for everything that and every conversation that we've had. Marlene, you know you my sister from another mister, and it was so good to see you on Sunday. Peace and blessings to you and your loved ones, to your family, to your wifey. Love you, love her. You take care of yourselves. Be safe in these streets, because this.
Back at y'all again. It is Heaven's Grace, and I am here to break down our premier unincorporated, non-profit, charitable, private member ministry, the Divine Angels of the Moor Nation. This nonprofit was set up to aid the indigenous of America to be able to function in the commercial world of the United States. This concept quickly grew when Dr. Mike learned how many people suffer from real estate distresses. People go into bankruptcy, foreclosure, the breadwinner in the family dies. Parents split, mom or dad lost their job, and now there's little to no income to pay the bills and or to pay the mortgage. This can be very traumatic. The pain and suffering caused on people who become homeless, unemployed, abandoned, alone, hungry, and with no friends or family. This can be a living hell. Well, I am here to tell you that there's not just hope but a way. Lord Ambassador Dr. Mike has made yet another way. This company pre-qualifies distressed people who are in situations that are causing their families to be destroyed or separated. They are facing civil and criminal charges for victimless crimes. Their rights are being violated with no stop in sight. We are Mikey's angels. I always wanted to say that. The word angel means messenger in Hebrew. We are messengers and servants sent from God to help all of fallen humanity. We are Moors, the original Asiatic man. We civilized the world, and we are back again in the modern day to help get all men who are brothers in distress to get on their feet once and for all. We offer a vast amount of services. We take volunteers, and we approve $100 million in United States currency a year in private grants directly from the assets of this private ministry. We assist people with student loans, child support, child custody issues, taxes, mortgage foreclosure, bankruptcy, credit card debt, auto loan debt. We can get you cash for keys and get your home sold fast. We can buy your home and rent it back to you. We are starting to seek additional funding to start affordable housing projects, private farming associations to provide fresh and healthy produce. We even help people find jobs, start businesses, and reunite them with their families. We offer mental, physical, and spiritual health consultations and referrals as well. We are growing internationally now, and we will be fellowshipping with personally verified vendors that provide goods and services to our ministry. This allows for us to provide a plethora of services that are heard of to the general public. This company serves to ensure that the poor, uneducated, and uninspired can come and get hope and faith. The Bible says that the faith of a mustard seed can move mountains. I know this to be true because I have faith in myself, and I have even more faith in my team and His Excellency. This man is really anointed by God, and I have personally seen his work, and each one of his projects ensures success and prosperity. Peace to the gods. Shalom. And Islam.
Welcome to the Barton Legacy Association. My name is Ace, and I am here to showcase yet another private member association started by His Most Royal Highness Lord Dr. Michael Alexander Barton. Well, what's different about this association from the others? This was very important and creative of Dr. Mike. This is a private family association which mainly offers his direct family members constitutional protections in this commercial world and removes them from the sea of commerce and places them safely back on the land. Can I get an Islam? This association also has started many businesses that work for it and provide a network of incomes to it. This family association also holds property for its beneficiaries and is responsible for providing allowances, medical, dental, eyeglass benefits, cars, homes, food, clothing, employment, education, and finally legacy to his son, daughters, and father. Through the creative investing and private deals Dr. Mike has made in the last 10 years, he has made himself a legend among his family members and friends. Dr. Mike has also achieved the reality of providing a legacy to his heirs, but has also started a dynasty of investors, philosophers, entrepreneurs, priests, mentors, coaches, and our new generation of Native American-born Indigenous American nationals. Lord Ambassador, I simply salute you for all of your good deeds and for taking the time to make sure you took care of your family, unapologetically pursued your dreams, and for putting both your money and your time towards achieving your goals. Sacrifice is the greatest measure of credibility. That's an immutable maxim of law burned into my essence by the good Lord Master Dr. Mike. This private family association is a member of Divine Freedom Ministries, but does not work as one of its agents. Therefore, Dr. Mike ensured that the success of his family is independent of the success of the ministry. This private family association allows for private homeschooling, vaccination exemptions, private diplomas, specialized private educational curriculum, guarantees full tuition to any college of the student's choice with a full private scholarship covered by Divine Freedom Ministries and the Barton Legacy Association. Dr. Mike means what he says. He really is here to uplift all of fallen humanity one man at a time. Despite all of the wonderful and amazing companies you were introduced to, I want you all to know that these companies are developing and changing every day. What you see today will only be a drop in the bucket in 6 months from now, and we are also about to focus on investing in South America, Guyana. The Philippines next. We are doing international business now and will be sharing our progress on our Facebook pages and primary website located at www.godofimagination.com. The site is under construction because we act in the private. There is never any need to market, but like everything else, we'll get it done hopefully before New Year.